Hey everybody, what's going on? I'm Amenadale, aka Green Grow Guy. And before we get into our video today, if you are following me on YouTube, I'm going to need you to hit the follow and subscribe button. If you are following me on TikTok, I'm going to need you to hit that heart and follow button. Alright, so let's get into it. Today's video is going to be about making your own compost. This is the first year that I made my own compost. Because I wanted to find something to do with my chicken poop besides just throw it away. And with that being said, this is the first year, the first grow season, this March, that I started using the compost that I started making last October. So we're going to go through a few things. I'm going to show you guys what I put in it. Some things, something that you may need to purchase if you decide to, if you decide not to, it's up to you. And what the results are, okay? So here you have, here's the actual compost, okay? And this is, it looks great, guys, okay? This is great. This compost is, it's amazing, okay? And what this compost is, it's chicken poop, leaves, cocoa cure, and organic soil, okay? Sometimes when you see people make compost, they use a lot of food products, which is okay if you do that. However, the reason why I chose not to do it, guys, is because everything I buy isn't organic. And with that being said, whatever you put in your compost, if it's GMO food, genetically modified food, any meats with steroids or hormones in it, that's what's going to go into your soil. So to eliminate it and get the best quality compost that I could possibly get, I only use chicken poop, the dried leaves that I collected out of my yard for free, some soil, and some cocoa cure. Cocoa cure is relatively inexpensive because you don't need a lot to make this happen. Another thing that I did was come out during the rain days and collect worms that were maybe sitting under my pots and things like that, and I also threw it into the compost to help it break down more. The final thing that I decided to use on the compost to help it break down faster was this compost acceleration. I got this off of Amazon. It cost me about $10, and it really got the job done, guys. As you can see, this stuff looks great. I only used one tablet on it one time, and then I let it break down for the rest of the months. The advertisement on the compost accelerator says that you can use your compost as fast as 30 days. I didn't start using it from March, and I started this process at the end of October, just because my grow season was pretty much over and I had everything that I need. What I will tell you about this compost, now that I have used it, I will never probably do anything different. This is the best quality compost that I've ever had in my entire growing life. Just putting it with my fruits and my vegetables, mixed with some soil, which I have over here. This is a quality soil that over the course of time I've integrated cocoa cure in it. It has mild compost in it, but you can see the texture of it's actually absolutely beautiful. Look how rich the color is. It's absolutely beautiful. Once you begin to break this stuff down, the longer and longer and longer you break it down. Now, this is a soil compost mix. So I used the compost that I created along with this soil that, you know what I mean, I gave a big boost to by giving it all kinds of nutrients. Okay, guys, and my grow season this year has been absolutely amazing from using this compost. It was very, very cost effective. I probably had about 40 pounds of this compost for about $1.50. That's what it cost me to make it. And that's just because I bought these packets for like $10. My cocoa cure, and that includes the cocoa cure. Okay, the number one thing that I had to do with this compost is give it time. And there goes a worm right there, you guys. I don't know if you guys can see it. There's a worm right there. And And it was just consistency, coming out after rain days, sweeping up my yard, which is something normal I do, lifting up a couple pots, collecting a couple worms, throwing them in the compost, having them help break things down. Then when I use this compost, I transfer the worms into the soil, which is good for growing as well. So it's like a win-win situation. And like I said, my results this year growing, I'll probably never deter away from this, because I clean. If you have chickens, you know that chickens, they poop a lot. So with that being said, every twice a week I go and I clean out my chicken coop or whatever. I put the chicken poop that I want to keep to the side in a container, and when I'm ready to make my mix, I'll be ready to make my mix again. This was a great idea, a great investment. It's doing wonders for my garden. Like I said, I'll never change. The only product that I can remotely say is good like this is Black Cow, but it's still not even as good as this. Number one, because it's expensive, and number two, like, the grow power that this has is crazy. And as long as if you're limited on space, guys, you know what I mean, and you can't have a cow to make manure, don't count out chickens, because my chickens, Hope and Faith, they did a fantastic job making this compost here. You know what I mean? And it's just another way to utilize them to their maximum capacity. You know what I mean? Not only are they giving us eggs, meat, but they're giving us compost. I mean, this stuff is so beautiful to the point that I feel like I want to sell it to you. Just because I'm using it, and everything exploded. Everything in my garden exploded. So I want to thank you guys for watching this video on compost. If you had seen me go live, I showed you guys exactly how I made it. I want to thank all my followers for your support. And as always, I will see you next time.